Hey guys, welcome back to my top 10 favourite TV show reviews. We're now down to my final two favourite TV shows, and my second favourite TV show is NCIS. Yeah, I adore this show. It's just so much fun to watch, and yeah, I just love it. I've seen the first 6 seasons, and one episode of season 7 and one episode of season 8. I don't have season 7 yet. I'm probably just going to order it from America because I'm too impatient to wait for it to come out here in Australia. But this review will mostly cover the first 6 seasons. So, because season 6 is probably my favourite season. It was epic from start to finish. I loved it because it's only been recently that I've actually checked this show out. Because I watched my first episode last year, I think it was. I was randomly flipping through channels, and there's one of the channels shows NCIS pretty regularly, and it was a season 1 episode, so I was just like, oh, I'll check out what this is like, and yeah, that pretty much started it for me. So I ended up buying seasons 1, 3, 4, and 5 in December last year it was, and yeah, because I got season 2 for Christmas, Christmas last year, and yeah, I've since watched all of the DVDs, because what actually made me sit down and start watching it, because there's, on a show called Good News Week, which is a, like an Australian comedy news satire. Paulie Perrette, who plays Abby on NCIS, she was a guest star on it. So after watching that, it pretty much made me start watching the show. Because I watched it, I was like, oh, I'm in the mood to watch NCIS now. So I sat down and started watching, and yeah, just fell in love. So, but I cannot recommend this show highly enough because it's, yeah, it's basically, like a mix of drama, humour. Yeah, it's just a really good crime series, and because the cast is perfect in this. They all play off each other really well, and because this is an ensemble show, so it wouldn't work without, like, say, if there's a few characters who weren't there, it wouldn't work that way. So, yeah, because it needs all the characters to really work. So, yes, I just, yeah, love this show. Because my favourite characters are McGee, Tony, and Ziva. So I didn't actually think I'd like Ziva as much as I did, but because I loved Kate, and yeah, because I was sad when found out, because I found out she actually left the show at the end of the 2nd season. So because I won't spoil like what actually happened, but because I loved Kate, and yeah, I was gutted when she left, and I was sure I wasn't going to like Ziva, but Ziva, I warmed up to her, and yeah, she's now one of my favourite characters, because I totally ship her and Tony, even though it's probably never going to happen on the show, but because yeah, because Gibbs has this like I can't remember which rule it is, but it's one that never date a co-worker, so like a team, like a fellow teammate. So yeah, but yeah, but I just love the pairing, and yeah, so basically, yeah, so, yeah, this show is awesome. That's basically all I'm really saying. So, because I have seen NCIS Los Angeles, but I don't like it as much as like the original NCIS. And I've only seen the official start, because the pilot to NCIS is in season 8 of JAG, and even though, as a hint for another part of my update, I do have the first season of JAG, so yeah, I can start watching that. But yeah, I just love NCIS, and yeah, because there's a lot of because I love how Ziva, when she's trying to like, because she mixes up her idioms, because she's actually, well, she's a former trained Mossad agent, because her father's actually the head of the director, I think that's what they call him. He's the director of Mossad. So yeah, because it's part of what makes her character so interesting, and because she's trying to obviously adapt to American life, and she tries to use all these different sayings, but she mixes them up. So one of the quotes is she's saying that she meant to say he's on the land, but then she said he's on the goat. So yes. Just a really good show, and also, because in season 7, McGee actually quotes, he references Doctor Who, so yeah, McGee pretty much became even more awesome after that, because he knew what Doctor Who was. So because I just love the pop culture references, and yeah, it's just yeah, because I just love this show, and especially love the Gibb slaps and that, because I think he pretty much slapped everyone except Abby and Ducky. I think they're the only two that he hasn't hit on the back of the head, but that's because I actually think, because on Good News Week, because when Paulie was on it, because she said because people actually started to come up to Michael Weatherly and actually slap him on the back of the head, like what happens to his character in the show, because I actually think that's why they had to stop it. So, because they don't do it as much in the show. So, but yeah, basically the cast is perfect, and yeah, I highly recommend this show. That's all that I can really say. Oh, but I also have to say that I love Jimmy Palmer. He's also another great character. Because one of my favourite Jimmy moments, because they have to do because what was it? They have to, it's like one of these seminars on I can't think of the seminar, but what's appropriate in the workplace and that, it's one of those type of seminars, and he wants to know if it's because he obviously works in autopsy, and he wanted to know if it was okay to touch like dead naked people in the because he goes, oh, is it okay to like touch what like naked people, and then like. And the woman's like, it's not okay to do that. He's like, and he goes, even if they're dead. And she just looks at him and he's like, where are you touching dead naked people? It's just, that entire scene is hilarious, because it's, especially when Tony wants to know, but because he does a gib slap on McGee, and he goes, is that okay? Like, and the scene, and the woman goes, no. Are you meaning to tell me this actually happened? And the look he gives, and then he just looks back and says nope, and then he sits back down, because he goes, oh, I was just curious, and then but yeah, yeah, basically yeah, I highly recommend checking this show out, and yeah. So, that's it for the review of my second favourite show. I'm probably going to be doing my top favourite show, in either today or tomorrow, so, stay tuned for that, and also at some stage over the next day or so, I will be uploading the third part of my December update. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.